My name is Trey Alderson-Cloutier. Before Symmetry, I was in hospitality for a long time, worked there for, 6-7 years at a casino resort hotel up in Connecticut. Realized that there wasn't much growth potential there. There was a couple positions that were higher than mine that I just wasn't able to, if I were to attain those positions, I really wouldn't want those jobs anyway. So what ended up happening was I moved down to Florida, family issues, and ended up getting in the corporate world. I started off as a sales support representative for a technology distribution company, and I worked there for 2 years and just hated it. I couldn't stand it at all. I essentially came into work, just dreaded my job every day, and just knew that there's got to be something better out there. I wouldn't say that Symmetry is necessarily easier work. I would definitely say that it's worth it work, because I know that the work that I'm doing today is really going to make a difference for me and my wife's future. So, the work that I was doing before, was important, but at the same time, I was still building somebody else's dream. And so when I came here, one of the things that really attracted me about this opportunity is that I could own it. And that was the main reason, one of the main reasons why I ended up, not only that, but flexibility of schedule, the growth potential, and just overall, just the culture of the company really attracted me. I wasn't used to that. Usually, the corporate world is a lot different than here. I never felt like I had family in my corporate jobs. I never felt like that. Here, one of the best things about this position is that I can actually work with people I enjoy working with, and that's something that you just don't get elsewhere. And that's part of the reason why I've really, I've had some adversities. Of course, everybody has struggles and adversities going through this business. But one of the things that just kept me here was just the culture. And, my mentor, Jimmy, pouring his heart out into me, helping me to become as successful as I can be. You look at situations where you're in the corporate world and it's like, you don't really care about my success. It's like my boss, he wants me to be good, but he doesn't want me to be too good. Because if I'm too good, then I might take his job. But here, Jimmy, he wants me to become better than him. And if I can prove that I can be better than him, then it's just gonna help him out. Well, the number one cornerstone that we've got is belief. Belief obviously in yourself, belief in what you're selling, what you're offering, and belief in the company that you're working with. And I think, part of that process, that sales process of sitting in front of a family and helping them with an application and helping their family get protected with some coverage is having that belief. And if you don't have that belief, then people can smell it a mile away. Especially in our business, people already have their defenses up. They're already stereotyping you. So you have to kind of learn how to break down those walls. And I think part of the reason why a lot of people here at Symmetry are having a lot of success is because they have that belief. And they can go and sit down in front of someone and they can say, hey, I'm here for you guys. We've got all the best companies. Let's figure out a plan that works, that fits in you guys' budget. We're not here to try to push a bunch of premium on you. Of course we want to help the client out as much as possible, and our job is not to underinsure people, but our job is not to overinsure people as well. And as long as you can keep that focus, that's why I think a lot of the leadership here is having the success that they've had, just because they can keep that focus. It's crazy. I have awesome relationships with my clients. I call them. We've had dinner together. Many of them. I'll never forget some of the homes that I've been in. I've had traditional Haitian food. I've had, one time I dropped off a policy and one of my clients, she baked me some oatmeal raisin cookies with some homemade sweet tea, and it's just like, I love my job, It's like I can't get that somewhere else, And those relationships are just the reason, it's a people business, and if you're really the type of person that likes building relationships with people, this can be a very lucrative career for someone.